Hi, this video is to demonstrate to you how the integration works between our system Scarlett and Google. I'm simply responding to one of your emails, which is actually displayed here, to record a new video with the modified scopes. Although I do believe that the previous video has the modified scopes, I think, regardless, it's still better to demonstrate the latest product to you. This is the absolute latest that's available to our clients today. So with that said, this is our application. This is our brand. It's called Scarlett. And as soon as you click the login, obviously you'll get the login screen. So I'm going to log in with this user, which I provided the credentials in the submission of the application. Punch password. Okay, so out of all the applications that you see here, this is the application that you need to worry about. This is the only application where the integration is done. It's called Deal Origination System, so we'll click on that. Okay, so the first thing that a user must do is they must connect and consent for to connect their Google account to their Scarlett account. With that said, we're going to go to Settings, click on Email Accounts and Settings, and commence the connection, or how to add an account to my Scarlett account. So I'm going to click on Add Account, I'm going to click on Google. I'm already signed in with this account. I have a couple, but this is my Gmail account. I'll go ahead and use that one. And because the application is not yet verified, we are going to click on the link. And now we've got the scopes screen. In your email, you have asked for a few things. You would like to see the client ID, no problem. Let me show that to you. I'm just going to copy it from here, put it in Word, and I believe this is the client ID right here. Okay, please let me just blow it up so you can see it, and maybe I'll copy it for you. Okay, here we go. This is the client ID. And if I go to the API or Google, this is the system here. So this is the client ID that you're seeing. And this is the Axiom General Project, or Scarlett Network by Axiom Innovations. Notice that it was, according to your request, we changed the naming, but the ID is still Axiom General PR. Okay, with that said, let's go back to our application. And so this is the first scope, just to view email settings, which is the read-only part. Let's click Allow. Send email on behalf of, also allow. View and edit events on all your calendars, we're going to allow. And then last, see and download calendar items. I'm going to show all four scopes and why they're required. Click on OK. Now, this is just a review screen. We're going to allow. Everything now is connected. Notice that this is the account that I just added. It's this one over here. So what we'll do is I'm going to set it as default so I can use it. Now, the purpose of, just to give you some background, the purpose of connecting those accounts is to do a few things. Primarily, we want to keep the user inside this tool, and we want to make sure that we file all the emails accordingly that are related to a file. This is what we call a file. EXUA 706 is considered a file. EXUA 700 is considered a file. So instead of leaving the system and going to send or check an email, they can just do everything from here. If they create a calendar entry, then it's also available in the system. So let me demonstrate all functions to you guys. Let's click on EXUA 700. Once the file opens up, go to Communication. And so bottom line here, the first part, which is the ability to send emails on behalf of the client. So I'm going to click on this one. It's sending from joe.factory. I'm going to say Joe Factory at Axiom Innovations. Oh, that's my account. Okay, I have my signature here. Everything's good. Test for Google demo. All right, and we're going to send this email out. Obviously, I missed the subject. I'm going to say Google demo, just to know it's a send. Going to send this email. Email successfully sent. Now the email is here. Very important. It's right into the file. Okay, great. Apart from that, let's go to my email inbox. Show you that the email was properly received. Here it is. Test for Google demo. Everything is here. Wonderful. What I will do is I'm going to reply to Google demo from my account. Let's do that. And let's go back to the system. Most important here, if I refresh, okay, reply to Google demo. So this is really the purpose of this entire exercise, is to ensure that we can send and we can read messages right into the file. It files and organizes things according to what we need. So these are the two of the scopes that we needed. Now the other two scopes, the ability to synchronize my calendar. So what I will do, I'm going to go back to the email account settings, and I will go to sync settings in here. I'm going to turn on, let's say, one-way sync. Let's first select the calendar, click on one-way sync. Great. Now, I'm going to create an activity in here, any type of activity. Let's say it's due sometime tomorrow, and it is due at, let's say, 2 p.m. Okay, put 2, let me put here, sorry, 3. And then I'm going to put some Google demo. And I'm going to obviously assign it to myself. This is me, this is the user that I'm logged in with. I think that's sufficient. Activity subject, sorry, which is here, Google demo activity. And we will save this. And now we have a Google demo activity. Most important is we need to check what Google Calendar has. So let's go and see if it actually synced. Okay. This is my same account, which is my Gmail account, just to show you. Click here, joe.factory@gmail.com. Notice that the Google activity is here. Okay. I can open it up. I can view it. Now, let me show you other stuff as well, the two-way sync. Let's go back to the two-way sync. Means if I make a change here, then it's going to go back to the other system. And so we will go to email account settings, and we'll click on sync settings again. And in this case, we'll do two-way sync. Click on yes. Everything is good. Let's create one more entry here and see what happens. Let's say demo Google demo activity. And then we will do this one on the 14th. And let's say it's at, this one will make 2. And we'll make this one till 3. Oops. Type. All right. We'll do the same thing here. We'll assign to myself. And then we'll save. That's a two-way. Let's go up here. And eventually, at some point, it's going to sync. Here we go. This is the Google demo activity. Now, with this particular type of synchronization, any change I make in Google Calendar will make it back to my calendar. So this is modified, it's been saved, and eventually this change will make it back here after a period of time. So this is the real essence for this entire integration. Modified. This information is cached. It will take probably a few minutes. Actually, right here, it is already done. You can see it modified. I think that brings this entire demo to full conclusion. Let me just check just to make sure I've got everything under control here. So the video is publicly accessible, absolutely English. App name is Scarlet, client ID we've shown, the auth grant process, how the data is being used, how data on each auth client. I think I've demoed everything. Should you need or have any questions, please let us know. Thank you very much for your time.